we've got our special guest here. Our special guest, former Arizona State tight end, former podcaster, and current Texas Tech tight end, Jalin Conyers. What's up, man? How you doing?
It's good. How are y'all?
I'm fantastic, man. I'm absolutely fantastic because this is the game. Let's be real. We've all been looking for it. I know you've been looking forward to this game the whole time. What are just your expectations, like your emotions kind of going into that game tomorrow?
For me, it's something I've obviously thought about, but it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be exciting. It's gonna be nice to see some of the guys I got to spend the last 3 years with, and just got to, play and bleed with. But like I said, we'll be friends for a lifetime. But from 2:30 to when the clock is zeros, we won't be friends tomorrow. So just gotta take it how it is and enjoy it and go play hard.
Is that like extra fun to play against people that you've worked with, that you've trained with? Like, does it make you go a little extra hard? 'Cause some people think you might lighten up a little bit, but I think it might be the opposite.
Yeah, no, I definitely, especially, obviously it's y'all's first Big 12 game, and for us, our first Big 12 game of the season. So, there's obviously a lot riding on the line. Y'all started off 3-0, which is huge. Obviously, it's been cool to see that. I've actually watched all 3 games, so it's definitely been cool to see. But yeah, it does bring a little bit. It kind of reminds you of like how you compete against each other in practice, but now it's actually kind of playing for something. So it's definitely a different perspective, but it's gonna be super fun. I'm excited.
Is there anybody you're like you want to see in coverage tomorrow?
Anyone I want to see? Not really. It's kind of, I haven't really thought about that much. I just told Trent Bourget he's lucky he's not on defense.
You said you watched all 3 games. What stood out to you about this ASU team this year?
For me, it's just what you see. They play hard. They pursue the ball. It's everything that I was part of when I was there. I feel like obviously you just kind of see the culture just finally, the Kenny Dillingham, I'd say, culture kind of taking place and finally set it in. You obviously got a bunch of leaders that are doing a really good job there, and then obviously a high-powered offense and a really good-looking defense. So definitely gonna be a competitive one tomorrow. So definitely excited to see. I've been getting asked a lot of questions about a lot of the guys on the team, so I've been trying to give out some tips and tricks if I can. So
what would you say is tip and trick number 1 to try and slow down Cam Skattebo? Are you thankful you don't have to do that tomorrow?
Oh yeah, for sure. Put 9 in the box. That's what I would say.
No 3-man fronts, dude.
Play engage 8. Yeah, I don't know what Mississippi State was doing. We were watching the film and we were like, Mississippi State has probably the worst run scheme that we've ever seen. Like, I was watching the game, I was like, this is insane. Like, I'd run it every play. There's no point in throwing the ball.
We've had a couple of Texas Tech fans in the chat talking about comparing Taj Brooks and Cam Skattebo, and obviously they're 2 of the best backs, not just in the Big 12, but in the country. Can you just shed a little bit of light of what it's like to play with Taj and see him break so many tackles and just do so much on the field?
Yeah, I think they're super similar. Obviously no diss to Scat, but Scat's more of obviously a downhill runner, put his head down and get those yards. And Taj is a little more agile, likes to make a lot more cuts, and is a little bit more of a patient runner. But literally, like you said, like to me, obviously I'm biased, but like those are to me, there's I think of 3 running backs that are best in the country, and both of them are in it. And the other one is Quinshon Judkins from Ohio State. So For me, I see those 3 guys and like it's just elite stuff. Like I didn't get to watch film on Scat, but when people ask me about it, I'm like, dude, first of all, you got to basically put your helmet to the ground to tackle him. So that's obviously one of the first things you have to worry about. But it's gonna be fun. Me, Ben Coleman, and Scott and Trent have just talked about how it's gonna be weird, like watching them play offense and then they watch us play offense, because we obviously won't be on the field at the same time. So but no, 2 elite running backs that are gonna do their thing tomorrow.
Absolutely love it, man. Absolutely. Well, what's been that like relationship, just getting back home, just closer to your family? Obviously, your quarterback, this guy that you played high school ball with, right? Like, just what's that been like, getting back to kind of the good old days?
It's been nice. People have asked me like why I did it and just a certain stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I was talking to with one of my friends about it. I was like, you never know when football's going to end. And if football was to end tomorrow, like I want to do it in front of my friends and my family and people that supported me over my career, whether it was Pee Wee to high school to now. So it's been nice. Obviously, I've built a great relationship with this team. I have no hate towards anyone in Arizona State. A lot of people think I just hate people there or don't like them or something. I don't know why, but for me at the end of the day, I just want to play in someone's family. It's been a great reception. It's been nice. We've had 2 home games already that I've enjoyed being a part of, and get to keep it up and keep fighting with the guys I got to go through spring and fall camp with. So it's been fun and plan to keep it up.
What's that environment like out in Lubbock? Again, we've had lots of Tech fans this week, and the record speaks for itself as far as playing there. Like the fans are pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah, it's loud. No, it's definitely loud and rowdy. A lot of alcohol in the stands and a lot of tortillas. So,
Somebody
it's
asked, I think Ralph
definitely
Hansen
a
asked if you took a
different
bite of the tortilla. Have you ever taken a bite of the tortilla?
No, because obviously it's a little bit too much. Like some stuff them in their pants and and then there's one of the crazier ones I've seen is I'm not kidding. One of my friends has a hat that you can put a tortilla in the hat, so when you go through security, they can't see it. It's like crazy stuff I've never seen before. I think he has it actually. Is it over here? Murder, do you have your tortilla hat?
You have your
where's it
tortilla
at?
hat's crazy.
My goodness.
It's over
My
here.
goodness.
I've never wanted to see a hat more in my entire
That's
life.
fair. No, that's valid.
Oh, okay. I'll find it. I'll send you a picture of it. But yeah, it's like a hat with a tortilla on it, or like you put a tortilla inside it. But it's definitely a super fun atmosphere. Obviously, I think a lot of the players at Arizona State enjoy it. Very loud, very obnoxious, and will say some things. So I'm interested to hear what they hear on their sideline, because they'll actually be their sideline's like right behind the student section. So the student section right behind them. So that'll be fun to hear about after the game.
That's awesome. Obviously, a lot of people in the chat, they miss you. They wish you were still at Arizona State. They're wishing you luck for 11 games out of the season, outside of tomorrow, of course, like you said. You're friends for life up until that 2:30 kickoff for you guys. And earlier you said you didn't hate anybody. We could put it all out there now. We know you hate Shane Diefenbach. We know that's the reason why you transferred.
That was a little obvious. I would post that on Twitter.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, dude. We got Corn back here, man. Does everybody there call you Corn too?
Not as many, but a lot of them asked. They're like, "Why do they call you that?" And I was like, "It's a long story."
Yeah. No, that's valid. That's valid. Look, we're gonna get into hot or not. We're gonna save.
We're gonna flip things up a little bit.
We'll save our predictions for.
That's
the
how
very
important Jalen is.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely.
Yeah, we gotta flip the script.
This is my boy here. Okay, I would die for this man. Okay, for corn. Okay, Captain Redbeard. We're gonna put you on the spot here. Hot or not, for those of you that are new here, 3 random topics from our lovely producer, Captain Redbeard, and we're just gonna debate, argue, do whatever the heck it turns into.
Sure.
Sound good?
Yeah, Kyle's always gone out of the box.
Captain
with his.
Redbeard.
Captain Redbeard has always gone out of the box with his. So I'm excited to hear these ones.
All right, Captain, what do we got?
All right, first one, hot or not, Eric and I were talking about this today, kombucha. And kombucha every day.
Listen.
Kombucha every day?
That's what Eric said.
Listen, I will put my hand up, okay? I like kombucha, a lot. I like it a lot.
Just that green stuff, right?
No. You're so ignorant. No. Come on. Green stuff?
What
Green
color
stuff.
is it?
It's all sorts of different colors.
What color is the one you drink?
The one I drink is more of like a clear brownish, almost looks like apple juice type of thing. Kyle was drinking like a pink one earlier today.
I was.
Yeah. I know you're going to say not hot.
I've never had it.
It's an acquired taste.
So it's not good is what you're saying. When people say things are an acquired taste, they're not good.
No, same thing with beer. Like beer's an acquired taste, but beer is good.
What do you think, Jalin?
I've never even heard of kombucha except for a song, so I'm.
We'll have to get you
but
some.
I'm gonna have to say, I guess I'll say not on this one.
A bunch of people in the chat, not hot.
Yeah.
Glenn, not hot. Your wife, not hot.
Yeah, no, I stand alone on this island.
What is it, a drink?
With
Me
Captain Redbeard.
and Captain Redbeard are holding it down.
Yeah, no, it's not hot. It's not hot. I have never had it, so
It's
I'm going
fine.
to say it's not hot.
It's fine.
What is it? Is it a drink?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. It sounds disgusting. Like I can't lie. Like explaining it sounds
Just the
disgusting.
name sounds gross. Yeah.
Bro, how do you get me on the show and you start
I know,
acting
I know,
sus?
I know.
This is not new.
All right, next topic.
Kombucha.
Next topic. Colin, next
All
topic.
right, we're moving
totally
on. We're moving on.
Yeah, we're moving on.
We're
from that
moving
one.
on. All right, next topic. Switching it up. Intentionally watching football by yourself. Hot or not?
Intentionally
Like you have
watching football.
invites to go
you
watch
have
it with
invite,
people.
like on a Sunday, and you're like, "Nah, I'm gonna stay in. I'm gonna watch it."
Just grind the tape.
yeah.
That's hot. That's hot.
Yeah, you would say that.
That is hot.
You would say it.
I don't look. I'm very particular, especially when it comes to like my team on Sundays. I don't want to watch with other people. Like I want to watch the game by myself, and like I want to just lock in. Okay, I want to get in the zone. I don't.
Get in the zone.
No.
Get in the zone.
No.
Kyle.
No.
Kyle.
No.
You know what to do.
There's no way, dude.
Oh,
Let's
it's
go.
gone.
It's not
No,
there.
it's
It's not
gone.
there.
No. Oh man.
I don't want to watch it with other people because then I can't like react almost the way that I want to react.
Yeah.
You know?
That's fair. How do you want to react?
But, I mean, it depends. If it's going great, I want to go crazy. If it's
You
not,
can't do that around other people.
I go a little too crazy. I have like a screw loose when I'm watching football.
Jalen, what about you?
I'd say hot. I like doing it, like especially when I play fantasy football. Yeah, I gotta like. I can't have other people around, or I get mad. Like when they say something, because I already play football, so I already get talked crap to enough. So like, I don't need someone. I love all my friends that don't play football. I love them to death. They're my best friends. But like, y'all don't know jack diddly nothing about it. So like, y'all want to sit here and like, oh, why didn't you do this? I'm like, bro, shut up. And like, so yeah, I'm gonna say hot. Watch it by yourself.
I'd say that's definitely for somebody in your position or anybody who plays football. I feel like you sit around somebody who doesn't know what they're talking about. I'm gonna say it's not hot. Like I like doing it, but I would rather watch with a group of people. I like feeding off the energy. Like we were watching the Cardinals Rams game. We were in here, and like when Marv was going off, being around like Johnny and Britton and Damon. Oh, it was electric. It would have been way different if I was just sitting in my room alone. So I'm gonna say not hot, but I see the vision.
What do
I
you
see the
think,
vision.
Captain?
Oh, I think it's hot.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, you just lock in on a Sunday, watch Red Zone. Like
you own the
Do the
remote.
research, you know.
You
for
own
fantasy.
the remote.
Yeah.
At that point, right?
Yeah.
You don't got to worry about like, especially if
You're
there's
not
multiple
fighting over
people
it.
with fantasy football. You don't got to worry about watching their players. You can watch your own. You can watch your team. Do whatever. It's hot, and it's not even close. All right, Kyle, what do we got? Bring us home.
All right, last one, very different. Yoga, hot or not?
Wow.
Well, sometimes technically yes, it is hot.
I see you, Jalin.
Like hot yoga. Like you're in the
No, I know.
steam room.
I miss yoga in Arizona for sure.
You go ahead, Eric.
I mean, yeah, it's healthy for you. It's good. Stretch. Yeah. It's hot.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you do it?
No, I stretch, but I don't do like yoga. That doesn't mean it's not hot.
What do you think, Jalin?
Oh yes, it's hot. Absolutely.
Why do
And
you think it's hot,
especially-
Jalin?
It's good for the body and good for the eyes sometimes.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Depends.
Like you're stretching.
Yeah. Especially in Arizona.
Yeah.
For
Absolutely. You mean you don't like yoga in Lubbock?
I wouldn't say that, but like in Arizona, you could go to like 8 different yoga classes and you're set. You got like 2 here or
Yeah.
1, really, to
Yeah.
be honest. But
That's fair. That's
very
fair.
hot, I would say.
Kyle? Sorry, Captain Redbeard.
There you go.
Yeah, it's hot.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so healthy. Get a good stretch in.
Kyle's a big health freak.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. I'm gonna say hot. I can't find a reason to why it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna absolutely say hot, guys. That is gonna do it for
we have
hot or not.
we have a hot or not super chat.
Oh, we do.
So if we want to go to the super chats here, and it's for
Oh,
all
we
of
got
us.
2 of them.
So it's hot, but only one of them is hot or not. Both of them from Kenneth North. But he says hot or not, Jalen gets 2 touchdowns tomorrow.
Ooh.
Jalen, you can answer first.
There's not a good way to answer this one, buddy.
Oh, yeah, there's not a good way to answer it. I'm going to say, okay, here's my thing. If I don't bet on myself, I'm a terrible person. So I'm going to say hot. Like, I feel like if I don't bet on myself, then I would be doing myself a disservice. So I'm going to say hot.
What do you think?
I'm glad that he's betting on himself. I gotta do the opposite way just because we are the ASU. If you score 2 touchdowns, then that's probably not good news for ASU. So I'm gonna go not hot. For you personally, any other week, hot as hell. But this
Appreciate
week, I
that.
got to go not hot.
I'll give you hot. I think Jalin scores 3, but they still lose. I give you that. Jalin puts up all the points. I'm here for it.
That is the perfect for us. That's the
here for
perfect
it.
scenario.
Yeah, I told him today. I'm like, dude, I hope you eat, dude. Absolutely.
Career game, 4 touchdowns, 100-something
Yeah,
yards.
imagine just like 180 yards, 4 tubs, and then just lost by a touchdown or something.
Yeah, I mean, there you go.
That probably
Everybody wins.
that probably hurt. That would hurt. That would hurt me more. Like I would be like, what do I got to do?
Oh my gosh, Jalin, we appreciate you taking the time, man. Obviously, best of luck, and obviously, stay healthy tomorrow, man.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me. And predictions going to be 42-35 Texas Tech.
42-35. Wait. You can't drop a prediction. We got to show you our predictions now. Predictions now. Let's roll into it.
He's got to get it loaded up.
Okay, we'll get it loaded up.
Okay, what's 35, 40. So how many of the 42 then for you? 14 then? 14 of the 42 coming from Jalin Conyers?
I would say, I really had like a crazier score in mind, but I don't think there's a lot of field goals this game because I feel like I see 2 teams that are aggressive and will go for it on 4th down, especially in 4th and short situations.
Can he? No.
Yeah, I think so.
No.
Coming to Lubbock, first game in the Big 12.
You think he's going to do that?
I'm trying to put some energy in the air. I need to put energy in there, okay? I need him to like start thinking. I need Coach Dillon to start thinking. I need him to hear my voice right now.
Oh, man.
I love it. All right, do we have the predictions locked and loaded?
Let's get it.
All right, Eric, you can go ahead. Go first.
All right. I think it's a close one. 41-38. I think there is a field goal, and I think it's one at the end of the 4th quarter, and I think ASU walks away with its first Big 12 victory. 41-38.
That is a terrible prediction. That is terrible.
The more that I've thought about it, the more that I just feel like the offense is going to be too much for y'all's defense at the end of the day. I do have a final score for everybody listening on audio, 45-28. I think this is a close game. I think this is a close game up to halftime, and I think Brian Ward and company, they make some defensive adjustments. In particular, they say don't let 12 touch the football. And then Arizona State pulls away. But hey, you had what? You had a double-digit win too, right? You said 40. What'd you say?
No, you said 40. Do you say 42-35?
Yeah. 42-35. Yeah.
That's touchdown. Yeah, mine's 7 plus 10. That's all. It's nothing crazy.
Just 7 plus 10.
It's nothing crazy, you know. I do want to get to the last super chat before we get out of here. It's from Kenneth again, $4.99. Thank you. Says upon further review, Wazoo never had to drive the length of the field. All 5 touchdown drives, less than 51 yards. Taj Brooks out. Tech 42, ASU 24. Good show.
We appreciate you watching, Kenneth.
I guess we will see. Obviously, we will have a post-game show tomorrow following the game. Definitely show up, show out. Should be a good one. Win or loss, I think everybody expects this to be a high-scoring game.
Should be a fun one.
A lot of fun. And again, if you're an Arizona State fan, you can root for Jalin to have a big game and Tech to still lose. That can still happen.
Are we going to see the quarterback package out there, 12? We're gonna see you throw the rock?
Nah.
Not a node
He's
to
so
Kenny?
full of it. He's so full of it. Oh, my goodness.
Guess we'll see. I don't know.
You got to watch the game and find out.
We will see. Guys, if you enjoyed the content, give us a follow at PHNX_Sun Devils. You can follow me at Anthony_Totri. You can follow the hall monitor here at Eric Ruby. That is Eric with a K. You can follow 12, the tight end, at Texas Tech. That still hurts to say. At the real J Conyers. That's still your Twitter at, right?
Yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love it. You can follow Captain Redbeard at K Coop Sports. And I teased it at the start of the show. You want to show everybody where we're sailing? Captain, where are you taking us? The 7 C's?
Give me a second.
You got to get it loaded. By the way, we have friends, Ralph Amson in the chat asking where the tortilla hat is, and also people asking if you called your friend Murder.
Yeah, that's his nickname is Murder. That's my roommate, actually.
Murder's tortilla
hi, Murder?
hat is awesome.
Yeah, here he is.
Oh,
we call him
God.
Murder. He's just like a down home country boy.
So Murder.
What's up?
Oh, I love it.
Oh, goodness. All right, we have it, Captain.
If you think of like Mike Allstott, that's who Murder
Does he play
is.
fullback?
He's in the tight end, but yeah, he's a fullback basically.
Got you. God, you got so many tight ends on that team. Just so many of them. All right, Captain, show us where we're sailing.
All
The
right.
Big 12 title game is on that map. And our first stop, Lubbock, Texas. The island of Lubbock. Okay.
The house that Jalin Conyers built.
There it is. There
Wow.
it is. The house of tortillas. We're coming to raid the ship.
It's the house that Murder built.
Yeah,
that's for
that's
sure.
fair.
That's for
The
sure.
house that murder Bill. I like that
Absolutely.
better. That is better.
Oh my goodness, guys. Like we said, that is going to do it. We will see you tomorrow for a post-game show. As always, go Devils and peace.
We all silly like the mayor.